I admit I am a bit of a nut when I get really into something. In the past 6 months, I have bought 8 pairs of golf shoes. Do I need 8 pairs of golf shoes? No, I do not. I first got the PUMA Suede G patch because I wanted something that didn't look like golf shoes, so that I could wear them even when I wasn't golfing. The pros, they don't look like golf shoes, and yes, I have worn them elsewhere. The con, and the reason I don't wear them on the course anymore, they're not waterproof. In fact, I think it absorbs water like a sponge. I spent about $80 or 4,500 pesos on this. My second shoe was the Puma Fusion Evo, which I bought for the same reason and has the same pros and cons. This one was cheap. I got it for $45 or 2,500 from Amazon. Once you play with soggy socks though, you'll quickly swear off golf shoes that are not waterproof. I've since sold those pair. Which brings me to my third and fourth shoe, the spikeless FootJoy Traditions and the FootJoy Green Joys. These are technically my third and fourth purchase, but I didn't actually get to wear them until after I got my fifth shoe. The reason is I bought these from eBay in the US and I had to wait a month and a half for my brother to bring it back home. I paid $120 for the spikeless Traditions and $100 for the Green Joys. The pros, they're FootJoys, so they're known for being comfortable and they're also waterproof. They're great shoes, and if it wasn't for my fifth shoe, I really wouldn't give it a con. To me, the only con of these shoes is that they're not as comfortable as my fifth pair, which are the spiked FootJoy Traditions. I cannot overstate how absolutely comfortable to wear and how these spiked FootJoy Traditions are such a joy to put on. These are the most comfortable shoes I have worn so far. I just love these. Something about the cushioning in the soles and even sides make them feel like your feet are slipping into a duvet. It's just a real pleasure to wear. Are there cons to this shoe? They look a bit old-fashioned. If that's not your thing, you might not like it. The other thing is, I actually would have preferred them to be spikeless because I don't like having to change shoes when I get to the course, so I think that might be a con for some too. I got these for about $150 or 8,500 pesos at Empire Golf, but there's an important caveat here. I got 9.5 mediums. If you are in the Philippines, you won't find FootJoy shoes in medium or wide because all they bring in now are extra wide shoes. The only reason I was able to get these is because they were a display model. It was really the only 9.5 medium pair they had. And if you're thinking you can just get a 9.5 pair in extra wide, don't. I'm a full size smaller at 8.5 with extra wide FootJoys. So make sure you drop by a store and try them on when you buy. Don't just buy a pair online. My sixth and seventh shoe are these two Jordan ADGs. Biggest pro to these shoes to me are the looks, and yes, they're waterproof. I still really like the Jordan-esque look of both these shoes, but my biggest peeve with them is that they're not that comfortable, especially on inclined lies. The sides of the shoe tend to rub up against your ankle, and I find them quite uncomfortable in those situations actually. Finally, my eighth shoe are these G4 112s. These are probably the most expensive shoes I have, retailing at $235. We got these at Icon Golf in Alabang Westgate. These shoes are a very, very, very close second to my FootJoy Traditions for me. They're also extremely comfortable and of course, waterproof. These have a more athletic, almost radical look to me with that thorny gum sole style, but the rest of it is actually quite an understated sneaker look. The only con I can think of for these shoes is that while that thorny sole is great for traction on the fairway, they can be quite slippery on tiles or even a wet cart path. Oh, one last thing. If you're buying these shoes, get half a size bigger. I'm usually a 9.5, but I got a 10 because these insoles are a bit slick, which is actually a good thing and contributes to the comfort provided you get half a size bigger. Otherwise, your toes will tend to slide and rub on that toe box. So in summary, my top two shoes are the spiked FootJoy Traditions that retails for about $150 in stores like Empire Golf, and the G4 112s that retails for about $235 in stores like Icon Golf. Both these shoes are worth every dollar or peso if you value comfort and performance for those 4 to 5 hour rounds of golf.